That's why, a lot of people come here and a lot of people don't come here. Why? Because they give the wrong information about us.
All right.
It's like when I was coming from working on a cruise ship.
Yep.
When I came to the international airport, this guy meet me and telling me like, don't go to Limon. Limon is dangerous. Yeah, so he told me that in a kind of like little monkey English, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and that was somebody from Costa Rica that said that?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So when I hit back to him in Spanish, he run. Yeah. I curse him, man.
Good American, yeah.
Yeah, I curse him, man. I call him all the names in the book, man. Punk ass, tell me about my limon, where born, raise and grow.
Oh, yes.
What's wrong with you, man?
Get out of here. And of course, it's the same thing. Wherever we are, they want to make it something that it's not. It's almost time for us to leave Costa Rica. But we can't leave without visiting that Caribbean coast. We thought it'd be interesting to give you some fast facts about that Caribbean coast before we take you out there. So here we go. One of the first things that you should know is that this is the coast of flavor. Using machete long time.
The Caribbean coast is dominated by one province, Limon. We began our expedition of this coast by taking a bus from San Jose to Puerto Limon, the capital city of Limon. So, we're headed to the Caribbean coast, and there's actually a different terminal for that. So we went to the Caribbean bus station, got our tickets. Now we're just waiting on the bus. So we'll see how long it lasts, and we'll see what kind of trip this is going to be. But we're excited to see another part of it.
Marco! Hello. Look like we riding out on the Black Star, y'all. For those of you who don't know, Marcus Garvey is the father of the Black nationalist movement. Marcus Mosiah Garvey Sr., born in St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica, 1887. He started the Universal Negro Improvement Association with a mission to unite black people the world over. He actually moved around the globe planting chapters of this association to empower, uplift, and motivate black people, and he also chartered the Back to Africa movement. He resided in Limon for about 2 years, where he planted the Universal Negro Improvement Association and offices for the steamliner, the Black Star. The Black Star was more than a cargo ship. It was a flagship for the Black nationalist movement and the Back to Africa movement. To see a tribute to the Black Star and to Marcus Garvey on this bus got me a little excited for our trip.
It's only about a 3-hour ride to Puerto Limon, which turned out to be a bit of an adventure. So the AC stopped working in our bus, and we're stopped on the side of the road somewhere. They just brought another bus to, I guess, transfer all the passengers on, but we have to get our luggage off the original bus.
All right, now we reboarding once again. Apart from us feeling like the cheese inside of a Hot Pocket before that bus broke down, the ride was beautiful. This region is defined by its huge banana plantations, lush surroundings, and long stretches of beach, most of which you can see right out of your window. When we arrived to Puerto Limon, we decided to stay the night in this historic area, Cieneguita, which was settled by 100 black women. The other side of town that we toured was Jamaica Town, the original settlement that families moved to.
Needless to say, this place is black. People from Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and other West Indian communities migrated here generations ago with the lure of gainful employment and to improve life for their families and themselves. But there is a dark side.
The government of Costa Rica wanted the labor from these immigrants, but they did not want their black presence in Costa Rica. So they restricted them by law to the province of Limon.
I'm sure what you talk about the people, talk about the town, man.
Okay, this is my man right here from Michigan.
All right.
Welcome to Costa Rica.
That's it. Can you tell me anything about the history here, man?
Yeah, well, the black history came in like this, in the 18th century, black guys came from Jamaica to do the job because the white guy from Spain was doing the job. That time you have the yellow fever, the dengue, and the malaria mosquito.
Yep.
Many of them get bit, some of them sick, some of them die.
So that's the railroad, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, the railroad, plantation, and the streets.
Okay.
No.
Thankful for my man Ricky giving us a breakdown of the flavor of oppression in this country and how the people were separated, segregated, and he also told us about the strength and resilience of these people and how the culture thrived.
The population here has been able to maintain their language, their recipes, and their cultures. And it's that culture that this region is known for.
Talk to me, girl.
We are at a restaurant that was recommended to us by a new acquaintance and friend. We are at Lizzie's restaurant and we're looking forward to diving into some really good Afro-Caribbean food in Limon.
Let's go.
Going to this restaurant did a few different things for us. First off, it's locally owned and black owned, so we got to sew into a local business. Part 2, there were locals hanging out outside, enjoying themselves and eating there. So we were eating at a restaurant that we were hoping was going to be good food because the locals liked it. And thirdly, it was decorated with the history of the area.
Man, we're at an awesome restaurant here called Lizzie's. The views are spectacular, but you know, your people is a little bit slow, so we came out here at dusk. So we're off the water, so we're gonna be fighting some mosquitoes, but it's just so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. The problem is, I've been on a hunt, if y'all been following your boy's stories, I've been on a hunt for some oxtails, but they only serve them on Sundays. So then I was like, all right, want to give me some jerk chicken. We just passed this humidor, I think that's what you call it in Spanish, for jerk, and it smelled so good. Not today though. Heard it was really delicious too. Even the people who work here says that it's muy rico, extra delicious, one of the best things on the menu, but not today. But on the flip side, I'm giving me some Caribbean style ribs, so I'm kind of excited about that. Just really digging the vibes out here, man.
I'm really excited to be here to dine on some really good recommended local Afro-Caribbean food. It gets me really excited. I picked the camarones in Caribbean style sauce, so I'm excited about that as well. And you can definitely tell why this place comes recommended. For one, the food smells really good, and we'll tell you about the taste later. But just walking inside, there are relics, pictures, photos of the history that existed here, the history that involved how Afro people made it to this land to begin with, and the history of what that looks like in Puerto Limon and in the state of Limon. So definitely a place to check out.
I really like this place, you guys, Limon. It's black. It's blackity, blackity, black. You talk about African history, black history. They have pictures and names here that I don't know, and I like to believe that I'm a first person. You know anything about this port? Jamaican people came over here to work the plantation. Some Chinos, some Chinese were also came over here to work these banana plantations. We were at the store earlier, and this lady was cussing us out about putting our mask on in the store, and I couldn't figure out like what the hell. I know a little bit of Chinese, I know a little patois, I know a little Creole, but it was a mixture of Creole and Chinese, and she was spitting it hard. You know what I'm saying? Aggressively. It's just a whole different mix. Like if you're into the development of man, if you're into anthropology, here is a nugget, man. This place is a mixture of culture and a true melting pot, man. So it's interesting. Would you have more time to spend here?
We took this information and decided to go deeper into the region. to talk to the people, to engage with the culture, and to see what we could find out about this different, diverse, and cool area of Costa Rica. See you guys in the next video.